Hi, I'm Griffin Cataldo, and this report is coming to you from eastern Massachusetts, where the air temperature is teetering right on the freezing mark tonight at 32 degrees in the eastern part of the state. Winter storm warning in effect for the city of Boston with that snow approaching. Weather headlines for the next few days: snow tonight, and then perhaps more snow as we head towards next week. It does seem we are going to be quite in the thick of things weather-wise. Seems like we're going to be in a pretty active pattern for tonight. Snow will fill in, and it may not stick immediately on the coast, especially on the Cape, where your snow totals will be the lowest. Snow continues into the morning, and then temps will be in general on the increase for tonight. But the temperature doesn't really matter as far as if we're above freezing or not. You can really be 34, 35 degrees and still get snow just because of the intensity of it. And the winds are southeast generally at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Some spots may get a bit cold, and then they eventually hit the increase as we head into tomorrow. And then for tomorrow, there'll be snow early, but sun will prevail for the second half of the day, especially in southern areas. It's cloudy in northern and eastern areas for most of the day, with temps in the 30s, warmest on the Cape. But some temperature readings that I'm looking at say the Cape may get up to 35 degrees, which I certainly think is possible, especially given that we're going to get some sunshine in the afternoon. I just don't think it's going to be 35 and steady, though, until we really lose a lot of our clouds. So that's why maybe 35, and then it dips down before rebounding back up. And so for the eastern part of the state, I'd say we're sitting at about 33, 34 degrees in the city of Boston. But we really won't get up there until we lose a lot of our clouds, and then the clouds become thinner, and the sun doesn't have to go through as many cloud decks, and they can warm up the ground nicely. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour through your daytime tomorrow. So we are watching some rain and snow, more so snow, though. I don't see rain anywhere in this forecast. We are watching snow, and you can see what happens with it. By 9, 10 o'clock, it's into the southern Connecticut area, and it really starts filling in to everybody. So I'd say for the city of Boston, this snow is going to be in here fairly quickly. I'd say around 9, 10 o'clock, perhaps midnight on the latest, and it gets into the city of Boston, and it snows pretty heavily through the morning hours until we finally kick it on out by, I'd say, early 10 or 11 a.m. in the morning. And you notice how perhaps we may kill a little bit of the moisture on the Connecticut, Rhode Island coastline, as well as the Cape, something that I'm watching. Not all the models picked up on this immediately. Now the HRRR has been signifying this for the past few runs, something that I'm certainly keeping an eye on, because I may have to modify the totals down a little bit for the coastline there. Otherwise, that's kind of the deal, and it'll be snowing pretty heavily. I think the heaviest snow is going to be kind of inland northern Connecticut. So when I flip you to the snowfall map, you'll see I got 6 to 10 inches for everybody. I think the 10 is going to be mainly focused in the northern Connecticut area, perhaps southern Massachusetts near the Connecticut border. Your 9 to 12 is going to be in Pittsfield, the higher elevations, where that snow can really pick up quickly. And then for the Cape, it's about 4 to 6 inches, 5 to 8 on the coastline of Connecticut. And that's a bit more because I think the ground temps will be a little bit closer to the freezing mark. Perhaps we can stick that snow a little bit quicker. On the Cape, it's going to be a little bit longer before we can stick that snow. But now if we kill a little bit of that moisture and we don't have snow going all night, that'll be something I'll be considering, perhaps maybe lowering the snowfall totals a little bit. But think at the lower end of that total if you're on the Connecticut coastline as well as the Cape. Otherwise, your next 7 days, snow early tomorrow, but the second half of the day fares okay. In fact, some of the snow may melt. I think southern areas favored, but even the city of Boston, we may melt a little bit of the snow. And based on what I'm seeing, we'll bring in a westerly breeze. We'll be able to get our temps probably below freezing. I'd watch out for some ice by the time we talk about Monday morning. And Monday's a mostly sunny day, and then it's kind of mostly sunny for Tuesday, partly cloudy on Wednesday, with some snow possible by the time we talk about Thursday, partly cloudy and cloudy for your Saturday, 30 degrees. And then if we extend it even further, on Sunday, we have to watch potentially another storm. That's my latest forecast right now. I'll be back with another update tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your night.